Dearly beloved, I welcome you to your number one character education channel on this bright and beautiful day. This is the 43rd episode in our series, Compassion. And I'd like us to look at the quote by Brene Brown. It says, Empathy is a connection, it is a ladder out of the shame hole. Wow, this quote is very vivid. It paints a very clear picture of somebody who has made a mistake, and that is the person in the pit, in the hole. Now, when somebody makes a mistake, that person has just fallen, like somebody who has fallen into a hole. Is described as a shame hole. Maybe the person was involved in a fraud. Maybe the person is involved in one scandal or another. Maybe the person has failed in one aspect of life or another. Now, Brene Brown is saying that to be compassionate means to bring the person out of shame, out of that embarrassing situation. Help the person come out of it. When you do that, you are compassionate. But there are people who would bury the person in the hole, just cover it, step on the person, let the person die there. Do you know there are people who make mistakes in life and that marks the end of their lives simply because no hand of compassion, no ladder of compassion was extended to them in order for them to come out of that shame. There are some that commit suicide. Oh, am I the worst person in the world? Because of the way people will react to them. Now, I'm not talking about people who do it as a lifestyle. There are people who are practically evil. They do one evil after another, calculated evil. I'm not talking about such people. I'm talking about people who make mistakes in life. Such people should not be buried with their mistakes. They should be rescued, brought out of that shame hole, and then given a chance to make amends and to move on with their lives. After all, everybody makes mistakes. So nobody should be buried for making a mistake. Rather, they should be given a ladder to come out of that shame hole and then they can have a fresh start with their lives. And believe me, such people can be one of the best people you will ever find in life when they make mistakes, which everybody makes. And I've said before, not those who do it as a lifestyle, calculate it, do it over and over. Those ones are completely out of it. So extend that ladder of compassion to somebody who is in a shame hole so that you can save his soul. Thank you for your time today. Bye.